Hello everyone, thank you for joining me for your weekly tarot reading. This reading will be for the week of April 29th until May 5th, 2024. Spirit guides, angel ancestors, and divine messengers, what important message does the collective need to hear for the upcoming week? We have the Eight of Cups, surrounded by the Star card. So some of you guys are walking away from an emotionally unfulfilling connection to go towards someone or something that is what you would consider to be your wish fulfillment. You're walking away from a relationship or some sort of emotional dynamic where you don't feel like your needs are getting met. You don't feel like you're getting what you want out of the situation. I mean, you had some decent memories about this situation. You have fond memories about this person or the situation that you're walking away from. But you know that this is not the path for fulfillment for you. Fool card. Ace of Wands. The Chariot. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So you're walking away from a situation where you may have felt like you were being breadcrumbed. You weren't getting everything you wanted. You were settling. The Nine of Pentacles is reversed. So you were settling. The Six of Pentacles is upright. So you could have been involved with somebody who was sharing their energy with two other people or another person. You could have been involved in a third-party situation. And you're realizing that even though you like this person's company and you enjoyed spending time with them, you had some fond memories of them, they were not compatible with you, ultimately. You got the Fool card and the Ace of Wands in the Chariot. You are moving away from this very quickly. Mercury is officially out of retrograde during this week. So yeah, whatever delays or blocks or obstacles or misunderstandings that you had over the past several weeks, you're clearing that up, either with the person you're dealing with or with yourself. And you're walking away to go towards something that's more fulfilling for you emotionally, financially, psychologically. The Page of Swords. Okay, so this is you maybe looking back. What if you could be spying on the person, asking if you've made the right decision, asking yourself if you've made the right decision. You could be asking people about this individual, or you could just be not second guessing yourself, but this is where you were before you got to the Eight of Cups. You were at the Five of Cups, and now you're at the Eight of Cups. So you could have received a message or some information that made it easy for you to walk away from this situation. Clarify the Page of Swords and the Five of Cups, please. Yeah, Ace of Swords. You received a message, some information, some insight, some clarity about a situation you were emotionally attached to. You weren't satisfied here with Five of Cups. You did enjoy some things about this situation with this person. You enjoyed their company. Perhaps you probably enjoyed, the idea of what this relationship could have been. But something's always missing. Something was always missing here. We have 8 and 5. That's 13. That's the Four of Cups. So something was always missing. So even though you enjoyed their company, their time, their attention, their conversation, at the end of the day, it was an unfulfilling situation. You walked away from it. The Star card is Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. Page of Swords is an air sign also. So you're getting some information from an air sign or this could be an air sign that's involving, that helps you to walk away from an unfulfilling situation. You're getting more clarity about what's going on. You could have been confused over the past several weeks because of the retrograde. There could have been some miscommunication, cross wires, but over the course of the next several days, you'll receive enough information where you are comfortable walking away from this connection or this situation for good. For now. Because I don't see any final ending cards, even though we have the Chariot and the Fool card here. That's the end of a cycle and moving towards wish fulfillment with some sort of confidence, passion, enthusiasm, and a sense of purpose. But yeah, 8 Cups, there could be a return at some point, maybe. Because 8s does do with Saturn, and Saturn's energy is kind of cyclical. This is Pisces energy. 8 of Cups is Pisces energy, but the number 8 is Saturn. And sometimes Saturn cycles don't end when you think they do. It may take longer than you expect to end this. So we have the 4 of Cups. Yeah, I knew the 4 of Cups was here somewhere. This, this situation wasn't fulfilling for you. I mentioned the 8 and the 5. The Ace of Swords again. You're realizing that the reason why you weren't really happy in this situation, in spite of the way that things looked or they may have felt, is because this person isn't a match for you. You were trying to You were trying to fit a square peg into a round hole. And so it wasn't going to work. Clarify the 4 of Cups and Ace of Swords, please. 5, 4, 8. Got 9, 17. Yes, 7 of Cups, confusion. Page of Wands. It's like there was attraction here, but you guys had a lot of fun. Even there could have been a lot of enjoyment, but this is not. We got 7 Cups. We go from 7 to 8 or 8 to 7. It wasn't going to be fulfilling for you ultimately, this connection. Something was missing. I don't know what that something was, but something was missing. And so you had to walk away. Or you're going to walk away this week. You were bored anyway. I think you were, like I said, there was a connection here. This person could have made you feel happy. Page of Wands, young, but I don't see any King energy here. I don't see any Pentacles in the base spread. The clarifiers are Pentacles, but this is 6 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So you were settling for a situation that wasn't giving you everything you wanted. You might as well be single. So you were kind of dating somebody maybe, and there was no commitment. So you liked the person, but you weren't compatible with them. You were settling. We go from 9 to 6 as 3 Pentacles. There was a lack of collaboration, a lack of cooperation, like a teamwork. There could have been a third party involved. So you had to walk away. And this is, you're not doing it out of anger. It's just like it's almost like a silent knowing or an acknowledgement that this was not going to work out regardless of whether or not you wanted to, or whether or not you like the person's company. You're not compatible. So once the collective walks away from this connection or this situation, what are they walking towards? What are they walking towards? What is the collective walking towards? This is healing energy, definitely. The Moon card. You could be, again, and I mentioned cycles before. And the King of Pentacles, here we go. So there could be cycles here. As of right now, you're walking away, but there's a possibility of return at some point. And you may do it out of boredom, out of confusion. You may do it because you don't know what you want. So it's like the person comes back and you're like, sure, why not? You're bored. Someone doesn't know who they are. They don't know what they want. They're just Temperance, Ace of Cups. This person's going to try to reconcile. They may try to reconcile. You may try to reconcile with the person that you walked away from. Or this could be you healing. Star card. Temperance is healing, and Ace of Cups is also self-love. So you could be walking away from the situation and reflecting on this experience and figuring out what you learned from it, trying to assess or evaluate the situation why you engaged with this person or the situation where you did, what you learned from this situation, what you'll do differently next time. So you're reflecting and you're healing. But you feel more grounded, potentially. You could feel more grounded. But you're definitely healing yourself. 8 to the moon. There's lots of water here. I don't see any, well, you have the wands here, but those are not in the base spread. I don't see a lot of fiery energy. Some of you guys could be bored. You could be bored, unmotivated, uninspired, and this person's just here to like not waste your time, but to help you pass the time by, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing, or you're not doing something you're passionate about. So you have no passion for this person. You may have liked the idea of the person, of the relationship itself, but overall, I'm not gonna say the relationship was whack. It just wasn't fulfilling. There was not enough passion, not enough intensity. They didn't make you feel excited about anything. It was just like you were just going through the motions. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, and you're like, why do I feel this way? I like the person's company. I like their conversation. We have fun together, but something's missing for a multitude of reasons. Could be compatibility issues, different perspectives about life and relationships. Could be a third party situation, but you weren't compatible with this person overall, and you were just wasting your time with them. You didn't want to be by yourself. Like, even though you enjoyed being with them, when you were with them, you felt like something was missing all the time. We go from 4 to 5 to 7 to 8. I don't see the 6 of Cups. I don't see the 9 of Cups. I don't see the 2 of Cups. I see the cups that are like, okay, I'm confused. What am I really doing here? I like the person, but I don't love them. 9 of Pentacles reverse. We're together, but we're not really together. Kind of, sort of. Like it's a, not whack, but this is like a situationship almost. And you know it's a situationship, but you're bored. You don't want to be by yourself. So you just kind of put up with it for the time being. And now you've walked away and you're healing from it. This is Pisces energy, Aquarius energy, Taurus energy, the devil. Dealing with your own demons. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody could have had baggage because of a marriage or relationship that ended. The devil and the 10 of Pentacles. There could be some fears about commitment. 9 of Pentacles and the 10. Fears about it. Somebody could be afraid of commitment and they don't know that. So they are connecting with people who they know they're not compatible with because they don't want to be in a relationship anyway. So it's like an excuse to not commit to anybody, or to not. It's like somebody who constantly picks bad partners because they are avoiding, because they're afraid of committing to anybody. So they are self-sabotaging or choosing partners who they know they're not going to be happy with long term. So now it's an excuse for them to walk away anyway because they didn't really want to commit. Clap out a devil card and 10 of Pentacles, please. The Hierophant. Star card. Someone has to heal from a marriage that ended. Yeah. Someone has to heal from a marriage that ended. And why do I say something ended? Because we do have the Fool card here and the Chariot. This person's single. 9 Pentacles. And 10 is here. So a situation ended in the past. And you're not really over that. So you're getting involved with people who you're not compatible with to avoid committing to anyone. When you met this person, you were chilling with them, but fundamentally you knew you weren't compatible, and you were okay with that because you didn't really want to commit anyway. So you're sabotaging yourself with these relationships. Let me get an oracle card. Which one should I use? I will use the Sufi wisdom. Not angel messengers. I will use these soul truth cards. Okay. I'm hearing, what more can I say? I guess there's nothing left to say about the situation. You could have walked away from somebody and there was like ghosting or silence, and there's nothing left to talk about, really. Like, the situation may have started off really exciting, but then it ended like with a whimper. So the person came roaring like a lion, very passionate, intense, enthusiastic, and then it kind of like withered away. It petered off. It just lost its spark really quickly. Or was never really there. You had some sort of intellectual connection. There could have been an emotional one, but there was no passion here. Advice for the collective as it pertains to this situation, this scenario. Advice for the collective for the upcoming week as it pertains to this scenario. What advice? Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Ace of Swords. Twice. I mentioned you guys not knowing what you want or knowing who you are. So you're getting involved with people who are not compatible with you to waste time, to not be alone, but you don't know what you want. So you're just biding your time. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desires instead. Desires are fire energy. That's Wand's energy. You didn't desire this person. You enjoy their company. Again, you enjoy spending time with them. You could have some fun. But something was always missing here. It wasn't your 10 of cups. If you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Right. That's the Chariot card. So, as I mentioned earlier, some of you guys have not healed from a past relationship, a divorce even. And so it's like, because you haven't healed, you're getting involved with people who really aren't compatible with you, and you know this on a subconscious level, but you entertain them anyway because you want an excuse to not commit to anybody. So you'll connect with people. You're not going to be as intentional about finding someone who's really compatible with you. You'll find someone who you like, who you're cool with, but if you don't know who you are as a person, you won't know who you want to be with or who you should be with. So it's like there's a lack of a knowledge of who you are, or lack of sense of identity. This is Pisces energy that I mentioned earlier. Someone could have Pisces as their sun, moon, or ascendant sign, Aquarius, Capricorn, twice. Taurus is also here. So someone could have been, involved with a Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Aquarius individual, past, present, future, sun, moon, or ascendant, and they have not healed from that connection. They don't know who they are. They could have gotten married young, or they could have gotten married before they knew who they were. There was no sense of identity development or ego development or personality development. So it's like you're dating because you think that's what you're supposed to do, but you don't really know who you're supposed to be with. So it's like it never works out because you're sabotaging the relationships and yourself by connecting with people who you know you're not compatible with, because you don't want to be with anybody anyway because you don't know yourself. So you may like the idea of being in a relationship, but the actual practical aspects of being with someone it doesn't gel well with you. You don't have a practical approach to relationships. Something is like you don't like you're I don't know, you fantasize about dating a lot, 7 and 4 cups. You're not grounded in the real world here. Your expectations may be your expectations may have been shaped or fostered by a long-term relationship. So this is somebody who got married really young and they didn't know who they were, and their partner could have had a double relationship, a toxic relationship with their partner, meaning that they could have been with somebody who was very possessive, devil card, very controlling, and that was a way for this individual here to avoid actually doing the work of committing to somebody. So this person may want to be with somebody or need to be with somebody who tells them what to do, who gives them guidance. You have to heal from that, whoever this applies to. So this person doesn't have an identity. They don't know who they are or what they want. They could have been involved with someone in the past who had a very strong, controlling, toxic energy, toxic nature, and they were attached to this person. They were forcefully attached to them because that person wouldn't let them go. But they weren't supposed to be together. This individual doesn't know how to be in a relationship. They don't know how to fight for their partners. They don't know how to negotiate or show up in a relationship as an equal partner. They need someone to dominate them. Devil energy. They need someone to dominate them because this person is kind of listless. They don't have a sense of direction or purpose in relationships. It's just about the fantasy and the emotions, but not any sort of practical action. They're not motivated. They're not inspired. They want to be with somebody who wants them more than they want to be with them. It's like, okay, I'm going to force us to be together. So now that we're forced to be together, I don't really have to do the work of managing or maintaining a relationship. I'm bored all the time. Okay, today's soul action. Ask yourself, what is it that your soul really wants? Right. You don't know what you want, or you don't know who you are. What does your heart crave? Then take one step in that direction. And you're doing that now, but you're going to be walking to the moon card, which is Pisces energy. You're going from the 8 of Cups to the moon. This is more nebulous, unsure, intangible energy. It's not grounded in reality. These are fantasies, emotional fantasies. Like, there could be mommy issues too with the moon card. So we have this person does not have a sense of identity. So they need to be with someone who kind of gives them their identity, who forces them to be together. This person is used to toxic relationships where you're kind of forced to be together by fate, by possessiveness, abuse, even addictions. So how do you be with somebody that if you don't know who you are, then the person then you're going to encounter relationships where you're like there's no sense of direction here. You're just having fun. There's no passion. You have to be self-motivated. This person is not self-motivated. They're motivated and inspired by their partner. But the person who you're walking away from, they did not elicit those feelings in you. They weren't possessive of you in a sense. They weren't controlling you. They didn't force the issue. So you're like, well, if you're bored, I'm bored too. If you don't know what you want, I don't know what I want either. I enjoy your company. I enjoy spending time with you, but why are you together? So this person here may be used to toxic relationships where they're told what to do. They're dominated and controlled. This could be Pisces individual. This person may like older, stronger, more established individuals. Like, it's almost like father-daughter relationship, mother-son relationships, somebody has to be in control here. But you're not the one in control. You're waiting for your partner to give you a sense of direction and purpose in this relationship. But you're not compatible, so it doesn't work out. Ever. And that's a form of self-sabotage, too. Because you're connecting with people you're not really compatible with, hoping that their toxicity and their controlling behavior will keep the relationship together, as opposed to you really being compatible and you having things in common and you working together to maintain a relationship, because that's what you both want. You don't want to be with anybody, I don't think, collective. I think you want someone to give you a sense of identity and purpose and value. But this usually happens as a toxic connection where the person's forcing you to be in their life. You're going to be my partner. I'm not going anywhere. So yeah, it's toxic. Somebody may want a toxic partner. Someone who's controlling and dominating. Someone who tells them what to do. Because they don't know what to do without this person. This is 4 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 5 of Cups. This person has like a very confusing, listless, nebulous energy. Nothing's real here. It's just feelings. No passion, no tangibles, just feelings. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Good luck with everything. I look forward to reading your feedback. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll speak to you soon.